Hello and I welcome you all in the new TycheLAB video. And here in this video, we will be learning about a scalping strategy which is based on Heikin Ashi candles, and we will be basically following a higher time frame trend and taking a small smaller time frame trends based on that. So let's quickly jump into the strategy. So what you have to do? Let me just refresh the feed here. Okay. Yeah. So what you have to do is you have to go into the candles option, and from the regular candles you have to select the Hakanashi candles, which I already have done it. And so we will quickly look into the trend of on a higher time frame basis. Where so what we see here is a very clear uptrend for from the 14th, I believe. Yeah, from the 13th after doji on the Hakanashi, then we have been a clear uptrend on Ether USD. You can do this on BTC also, but since BTC has been less volatile recently, I am doing this cover on Ether. You can do it on BTC also, so works on both, no problem. So the body is constantly increasing in size, and so from here, from this candle, the pump has been slowed down a little bit in the uh, 12 hours before, and in the past 12 hours we have a sort of weakening for bulls, but not doing any higher time frames, higher time frame analysis, but the overall trend is still bullish, but we do see some weakness here in this region. And this is basically, the strength is shown by the body of these Hekenashi candles. So you see big bodies meaning there is momentum to the upside and it's good to go. So we will talk about Hakanashi in some other video, but here we will just stick to the strategy. So now what you have to do is go to the 1 minute chart. Now once you have established that okay, so longer time frame trend is bullish, so what you can do is you can do some kind of a, you know uh, uh, draw support and resistance on yourself, like on a very low time frame. This is a very support on a very low time frame, and this is the first region of support. Every time it falls down here, you can see it bounces back. Let's have the maximum touches by getting this candle also. So you can see it has bounced a lot of times around this region. So this this is the area of interest, for the for this whole day from the start of 18th. This whole day the area of interest was $210. So it is your intraday support. So when you come to trading, when you sit on your desk to start trading, you first thing you do is go on the 1 minute chart or on a lower time frame chart and draw the intraday support. So now you have this intraday support, and then we don't need the resistance since the uh, higher time frame is bullish, sort of showing a small what sort of showing a weakness. And the reason I am making this video here is that since it is it is consolidating a bit, and BS might take over for a while, like for for a couple of days, bears might want to push it back in the 200 region. So I think people should be alert of this strategy, and also know the consequences, like the market can go against this strategy also. This is not a foolproof strategy, but at least you are basing your short term trades on some which is eliminating the odds of you losing. So it is basically eliminating the odds that you lose this trade. Even if something eliminates the odds of losing by 10, 20, or 30%, it is a very good strategy. It can be considered as a very good strategy because you're not just purely basing everything on this. And even then, the risk and reward which we will be using here is 1:1. So let's quickly see what we have to do. So now we have seen the established trend is bullish. What we do, and we look to long in, around that reason, not away from that reason. So every time you look, you're looking to long, you long around this 210 reasons. So now you would say that it has touched one, two, three, four times, only four times in this whole day, and coming here for the fifth time, and they might break it for a while to around this 200 reason. But let's see. So you might say that it is only giving five trades and stuff like that, but no, this is the area of interest, means you can long in this reason with a confidence in your head that yeah, I am going to take this long. So you can take longs here in with a with a big positions also, not just for a scalping purpose. It is a intraday support, so you can long in this reason. I'm not talking just about this reason, but you can take trades in any of this reason. Yeah, you heard it right, you can take trades in any of these reasons in anytime. If anytime you come and sit on your table, you can take trades based on this strategy. So how we do it? Let's see. Since the trend on higher time frame is bullish, what we do is buy the selling weakness, means we will buy the seller's weakness. What is seller's weakness? So seller's weakness, so just as what is their strength? Their strength is the body of the candle. This candle is showing that strength bears strength is higher here. In this reason, bears strength has been higher. In this candle, the bulls have a higher strength and more power to push the prices up. So what we do is we wait. Suppose, let's go on the live chart and see what is happening here. So what we look for is the weakness of selling pressure. So what is weakness of selling pressure is these indecisive candles. They or either indecisive candles, meaning doji. So this doji means indecisive candle, and after the indecisive candle what we see is the drop. So since we are not trading short here, well, we will look at the other side. So this candle is a weakness of seller. This candle is a pretty small one considered the previous um, trend. So what we do is we wait for such candles, either the small seller's candle if with the longer time frame is bullish, either we wait for these kind of indecisive candles. Here you see, this is indecision, these three candles are indecision. You have to buy in the indecision or after the indecision. So suppose you see these indecisions, and you confirm that okay, sellers are getting weak again. So let's see where we can buy it, where we could have bought this. So this is where it gets tricky, that the low is 211.35 and the high is 211.60 for this candle, and for this candle is the low was 211.30 and the high was 211.45. So you could have got the trade around after watching the indecision, and then even if you have waited for a confirmation of a green candle, you could have entered it around 211.50, either with a market order or with a limit order. Now here comes the trick, that we don't have to wait too much. We don't have to wait too much to be either right or wrong. We will, if we have to be right, we will get the results very quickly in max to max 10 minutes, and if we have to be on the wrong side, we will get the results in max to max 10 minutes. So we just have to hunt um, for $0.5 movement, which is basically 0.25% of the whole 0.25% move. So we just have to hunt for these moves. We just have to hunt for $0.5 moves, and we will risk also only $0.5 move. Means we will, if you are taking a trade, you have to be active. You have to be active here, and you have to be quickly, if it goes $0.5 negative, you close that trade at market price, and whatever it is, you can quickly get even limit fills also. If you can, like, with experience, you can manage your trades in that way, like you get limit fills for the both side. But for beginners, I would suggest, to enter with a market order. As soon as you enter with a market order, please place a close order $0.5 away from the entry in your positive side. If you're long, place $0.5 above your entry. If you're short, place $0.5 above below the below the entry, your close order. So it will place in this manner, and we see here, boom, we see that the target is hit. So always buy the indecision. This is bears indecision. This candle is bears indecision. After this, you should be taking a long. And every time this happens, now sometimes you won't be able to get the trade. So suppose in this case you won't be able to get the trade. I am saying with my experience that you won't be able to catch this trade because you don't see indecision, you don't a certain weakness of the bears. It was just strength of bears, and then a back, uh, bulls are back with power again. So in these cases, you will miss some trades, but that's not the point. The point is, even if you're getting only 10 trades a day with this strategy, you will do better than 80% of the traders out there on that specific day. So even if you're doing just 10 trades, but trust me, you will get a lot of trades in the whole day. You don't have to consult anyone. You will just have to apply this strategy and buy the seller's weakness and sell the buyer's weakness. Since the higher time frame trend is bullish here, we are just longing it and eradicating the other part where we can go wrong anytime. So we are just eliminating the other part to to eliminate our losses in case if we hit the stop loss. This candle is weakness. This candle is weakness of bears, and you could have gotten in a trade here, and you see, we we kind of easily go for the $0.5 move. So suppose here you could have taken the trade here 211.35 and easy 211.85. And since why we are saying you have to wait for the weakness is this reason. Here you don't see too much of weakness. Also, although this candle is a weak candle and you could have gotten a trade, but most of the people could not see this as a weakness, or might not see this as a weakness, so they might not take the trade. So, and that's completely fine. That's completely fine. You have to build your confidence, doing small trades, doing trades continuously, doing trades, and you will build that confidence easily. You can trade whole day based on this. And if you manage a proper risk, if you do a proper risk management, you are surely going to love this. And the other thing is, you have to enter and exit quickly. Like, I'm just checking my bullet points that I have covered everything. And yeah, as I said, we will use 1:1 risk reward ratio, means $0.5 is our target and $0.5 is our stop loss every time. You have to exit quickly and enter quickly. As soon as you see the big weakness of sellers, you have to enter a long. As soon as you see weakness of buyers, you have to enter a short. In case any of you, any of you want to try this strategy and trade on the live markets, you can always come into the Discord server. I will provide the link in the description. You can always come on the Discord server, and you can just come in the drag me channel, and if I am trading live, I will be there and I will drag you up. And if you have any doubts or any questions, I will answer all your queries in that time. So hope you guys do some nice trades using this strategy. Please don't forget to share the video and share your response and share your any kind of feedback in like in the comment section or in the Telegram channel, which I will link down below. So yeah, please do join the Telegram channel, as we do a lot more interesting stuff and analysis. There are signals, and there are like they're like just commentary of the market, and you will get a lot of things in the free channel, and it is just going to get more active and active. So yeah, please don't forget to join the Telegram channel as well. Hope you guys do well. So see you in the next video. Goodbye. And if you're not making money while you sleep, you are not even trying.